Hey guys, hello, hey guys, what's up? It is I, Daniela, and today, the day that this video is being uploaded, is my 13 years on YouTube, which is so crazy to think about. I have been making videos on this channel for 13 years. That's like more than half my life. That's absolutely crazy. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably know that every single year on the day that I started YouTube, I make a video. It's a tradition. However, this year I wanted to do something a bit different because the videos I've made in the past for this tradition have just been kind of all the same. Just kind of me talking about my YouTube journey and how thankful I am, which don't get me wrong, it's all true. I am very thankful for everyone who's watched my videos and subscribed and supported me throughout these past 13 years. But it's all repetitive. It's all kind of me talking about the same thing, and I didn't want to just make another video just saying the exact same thing. So I decided that from now on, I'm going to switch things up and just do like a special video commemorating it, but like do something different each year. So what I've decided to do this year was I've decided to make a video talking about the 13 types of YouTube comments that annoy me. Get it? Because 13 years on YouTube? Get it? So I've made a list on my phone of just types of YouTube comments that I see often that annoy me. And before I get started with the video, I just want to do a few housekeeping things. First of all, you've probably noticed I don't have my normal like all purpley background behind me. That is because that background that's in my bedroom, but my bedroom is kind of a little bit out of commission currently for filming in there because I have a portable AC running in there. The AC in my apartment has been kind of not working the best lately, so they put a portable AC unit until they can fix it, and that's in my bedroom, and it's a little bit loud. So I figured this was a better place to film, so that doesn't drown out me talking and stuff. The second thing I want to say is that this video is all for fun, please don't take this too seriously. If you have left some of these types of comments before, like, it's fine. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, and don't feel bad. This is all just for fun, and even I'm guilty of leaving some of these types of comments as well in the past, and we've all done it. This is just like a silly, funny haha video. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. So with that, let's get started. Number 1, first comment, or any variations, first, second, third, etc., etc. Those types of comments, they just don't really add anything to the conversation. Here's the thing. The YouTube comment section is meant to discuss the video. It's supposed to, encourage discussion, talk about the video, And comments like that just don't really add anything. They're just kind of, and also like, cool, you got the first comment. I mean, congratulations, I guess, but it doesn't honestly really mean anything. So, yeah, it just means that you watched a video as soon as it was uploaded. Cool, I guess. But it's just like when I see those comments over and over and over again, it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of, it doesn't really add anything. Number 2, and I see this one a lot specifically on music videos or just any like viral video, but especially music videos, and that is who's watching in insert current year or who's watching on insert current date. Again, these types of comments don't really add anything, and duh, if you watch the video in the current year, congratulations, you watched a YouTube video, and that's how time works. You don't need to remind everyone in the comments what year it is. I think we all know. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't add anything. Like, it doesn't say, like, what did you think of the song? or whatever video it is, I don't know, it's just kind of repetitive, and I see it all the time on music videos, and you know, it's repetitive. I'm not a fan. Number 3, can we appreciate how, and then they follow up with whatever, something that they appreciate about the YouTuber. I think these comments are made in good intentions, you know, I think they are trying to show appreciation, but it's just when I see this comment over and over and over and over again, it just gets to a point where, again, it doesn't really add anything to the video. By the way, this whole it doesn't really add anything to the video is going to be a common theme in this video, because that's kind of why a lot of these comments annoy me, is because they don't really add anything to the discussion. They just kind of, it's just kind of, I don't know, bragging points, I don't know. So, yeah. Number 4 is random hate comments. You know, I'm not a fan of hate comments, and you know, I get that people are jealous. If someone leaves a hate comment on one of my videos, it really doesn't bother me. It's like not the end of the world. You know, people are jealous, you know, what are you gonna do? But at the same time, like, why are we being hateful? Like, let's be nice, and let's not leave hate comments, please. But yeah, again, like, yeah, it is part of posting yourself online. You are going to get hate comments, and it's just, it comes with the territory. But you know, whenever I see these comments, I just can't help but think, like, why can't we just be nice? Like, just, and I'm not talking about like constructive criticism, that's different. I'm talking about comments that are just purely hate. You know, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. I know that's a really cliche saying, but like, you know, I think it's something that some people have to remember sometimes. And you know, like, especially don't leave like comments like death threats or anything. That's something I cannot just pass off as they're just jealous. I mean, they could be just jealous, but like, I cannot condone that whatsoever. It's one thing to just say, oh, this is cringe, but it's another thing to leave death threats. Please do not send death threats to anyone. That is completely uncalled for. But just like hate comments like, oh, this video is cringe, you know, I mean, it's not the worst type of comment to receive, but it's just unnecessary. Don't do it. Number 5. This one is one that's a little bit not so common anymore, but was common a few years ago. And it is, who's watching in quarantine? It's similar to the who's watching in the current year or whatever current date it is. Obviously, again, you know, since quarantine is, it's a thing of the past, you know, I don't see those types of comments anymore, but when I did, I was just like, why are we, what does that add to the video? What does that add to the discussion? Everyone's in quarantine, of course, like, you're not special. Number 6, random bot comments. These range anywhere from just random comments that don't really add anything to just like random inappropriate comments. There was a time, like a few years ago, when I would get replies to comments that I had made on videos, and it was just like a bot commenting something like really inappropriate, and I'm just like, what, like, who's behind this? I mean, I know it's a bot, but like, someone's got to be behind the bot, you know what I mean? And it's just, why are we doing this? It's just spam. It doesn't, yeah. Number 7, comments that are just random characters. This is one I don't see very often, but you know, like, I've seen it before. And when I say random characters, I mean comments that are just like, it literally looks like someone just like smashed their head on a keyboard. What's the purpose of those? Can someone please tell me? What does that add to the discussion? I don't know. I mean, I like to think it's just kids playing around, which it's fine, but I don't know. Like, number 8, comments with terrible grammar or spelling. And when I say this, I don't mean, you know, the occasional like wrong form of your or wrong form of there or something. Like, yeah, that annoys me a little bit, but like I'm not gonna call it out all the time, because, you know, comments are comments. They're not a dissertation, you know. I'm not gonna be that person. But what I'm really talking about is comments where like every single word is horribly spelled. Like, it's to the point where you have to like read it multiple times to discern what they're saying. And like, I'm not much of a grammar police, but like, if I can't understand what you're saying, that's a problem. I don't know. I think most of the time people that leave comments like that are kids that don't really know how to spell. But I don't know, like, I hope it's just kids that don't know how to spell, but if it's not, I think you should really learn how to spell. Number 9, 1 like equals 1 prayer, or any like variation of that. 1 like equals 1 hope that this person is going to get better. I see this mostly on videos about like serious or sensitive topics. And I think that these comments are made in good faith, but also it's kind of a low effort way to get likes. It just comes across as you're like begging, and it's really low effort. And also it's just like, whenever these types of comments are made on like serious videos, like, I don't know, read the room, you know, like, comment something that's actually meaningful. Don't just like use fake sympathy to beg for likes, you know what I mean? I don't think these comments are like particularly made in bad faith, but it's just a little bit insensitive, you know? I don't know. Number 10, and this is similar to like the first, second, third, whatever, like those types of comments, and it's when people comment the word early. Like, to signal that like you were early to clicking on this video. It annoys me for the same reason as first, second, third, those types of comments, because it's just like, congratulations, you were one of the first people to watch this video. Like, cool, I guess, but like, what does that really like add to the video? You don't, like, it's like, do you want a cookie? Like, what do you want? Because like, you don't get like an award for being the first person to watch the video. Like, all you get is like, cool, you're the first person to comment on this video, you're one of the first people, whatever. But like, what do you really gain from that? What does anyone really gain from that? Like, I don't know. It's yeah. Number 11, comments where people took the video way too seriously. Now obviously I'm not talking about videos that are actually serious. I'm talking about videos that are kind of made just like for fun, you know, kind of a video like this, you know, like the disclaimer I said at the beginning of this video that this is just for fun, you know, don't take this too seriously. Videos that are like that, where it's just like someone just, you know, just being silly, or just like sharing their opinions that are like not that deep, but you know, they're just having fun. And someone like clearly takes it too seriously and they get like offended in the comment section about like something that's really not that deep. It's like, what, like, who hurt you? I'm sorry, like, why are you so passionate about this? I mean, it's cool to be passionate about things, I guess, but like, you know, why are you taking such offense to something that is like not that deep? And it's like just a random opinion at the end of the day that doesn't really mean anything. Like, if some, like, for example, if someone says like water is wet or something, you know, that's like a fake controversial, like, that's a controversial opinion that like at the end of the day doesn't really mean anything, but like it's a debatable thing. And then someone just like writes this whole essay clearly very offended about how anyone could think water is wet. You know, it's just, why are you taking this serious, like so seriously, you know what I mean? Number 12, when someone posts a comment that gets a lot of likes and then they feel the need to put an edit that says thanks for all the likes. I think those types of edits just kind of take away from the reason why the comment got a lot of likes in the first place, you know? Like, you might have made like a funny comment that like a lot of people thought was funny, and that's why it got a lot of likes. And if you edit it and say thanks for all the likes, it just kind of takes away from that. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm so guilty of this. I actually remember the first time I ever had a comment reach 1K likes. I remember I edited it and I put like this whole like sappy thing about like, I've never gotten this many likes, and I cringe at that, because it's like, why did I feel the need to do that? You know, like, just leave the comment as is, just let it speak for itself, and because clearly people resonated with it, so don't ruin it, you know. And finally, number 13, and this is one that's specific to me, because I get this comment a lot. And it's when people comment, they either comment this on one of my videos or they respond to a comment I've made with this. And it's, your last name means stupid in my language. I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware. So for those who don't know, my last name, Bodoh, actually means stupid in another language. It does. I've been aware of it since I was a kid. Way before people started commenting this to me, I've been well aware of it. And it doesn't bother me at all, you know. I've never, like, and most people that, like, it's like a totally different language, so most people, like, that I know, like, aren't even aware. So it's never really been something that has bothered me, and it still doesn't really bother me. But the reason why I put this one on the list is because it's just annoying. It's repetitive. I've gotten this comment so many times, and it's to the point where it's repetitive. Like, it's not because it bothers me, or I think that they're making fun of me. I think most of the time when people comment this, they're not trying to make fun of me. They're just trying to inform me, or they're just pointing out an observation. But it's just like, when you get that comment so much, it's just like, it gets a little bit repetitive, and it's old. And like, I'll see like someone responded to my comment, you know, and I open it ready to read something insightful, and then it's just another version of, your last name means stupid in my language. And I think people who comment this, they like, obviously they don't know that I've gotten this comment so many times, but when you're on the receiving end of it, it's just like, yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, with that is going to be the end of this video. Again, if you have left any of these types of comments before, unless it's like something like a death threat to someone, please do not do that. But if you have left these types of comments before, like, please don't feel bad, you know. This video is just like, it's supposed to be a funny haha video, you know. And I have been an active I've been an active consumer of YouTube for a very long time. So, you know, naturally there's some comments that have become some of my pet peeves. So that's why I thought I'd share them here today. So that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you didn't take it too seriously. And that is pretty much it. And I will see you guys, subscribers and viewers, in my next video. Peace out, y'all. Woo!